Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and to follow up on my last video where I talked about how much I had spent in maintenance costs and stuff like that on the car, I'm going to go ahead and talk about how much money I have spent modding the car. And right now I don't have a total yet, but I'm going to do the same thing I did in the other video and total it up at the bottom of the screen here. And I already know it's going to be a lot, so it's going to hurt to think about this. But without further ado, let's get straight to it, and we'll just kind of do it in parts. So we'll do start with the exterior, like visual modifications. So yeah, let's get right into it. The first thing I did was get these VMR wheels, and they were $800, and I offset some of that cost by selling the old wheels that came with it, but we're not going to include any of that. We're just going to talk about the actual cost. So $800 for wheels. We're not going to include tires because that's more of a maintenance kind of thing. So $800 on that. So the next thing is this M Sport bumper. So I got a pretty good deal from my friend. I spent $300 on it and painted it for $350 and just installed it myself. Next thing, we have the kidney grills. So these are the original kidney grills. I plasti dipped them once, which was about $5, and then I painted them again, which probably ran about $20 in painting supplies for primer, paint, and clear coat. And that pretty much sums up all of the exterior visual modifications. So let's move to the interior. Guys, forgive me, my car is not the cleanest right now, but basically the only interior mod I've really done is the LED lighting, which ran me about $30, and the M Sport door trim, which I'm trying to get a good picture of. Anyway, it's kind of hard to catch it on camera, but it ran me about $30 also from a totaled M Sport model from the United Kingdom. I bought it on ebay.co.uk. Anyway, that's pretty much all of the non-performance modifications we've got. So we'll start now with the intake system. So first we have the European spec intake. Now originally I had just cut out my charcoal filter and replaced the air filter with another cheap one. But that's not part of the modification, that's just maintenance, and cutting out the charcoal filter is a free thing you can do. So I bought this European spec airbox for $50, also from ebay.co.uk, and then I bought a AFE dry filter, which ran about $85 from Turner Motorsports. The next thing was this silicone tube boot that was behind here, and I did that at about the same time when I cut the charcoal filter out, and if you can see, it's right there, and that was $60 on just regular eBay. Next thing we have is the 3-stage manifold, which I spent $300 on eBay also, and installed it myself, so no cost of installation. The gaskets, I had to buy new gaskets for it, and they were about $50 at my local BMW dealership. And that is the entire intake system. I've been interested in replacing this. I know that the BMW Performance intake replaces this, but that's a lot of money just to replace the snorkel and basically get a new lid for the box. So I have not done anything else as far as that is concerned. If anyone knows an alternative option that can upgrade this snorkel piece, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about that. Okay, so moving along now, I had the engine tune. We'll talk about that with the intake too. That was $500 at BPC, Beamer Performance Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. They did an excellent job. It's just made the car such better to drive, much more fun, a lot of low-end torque now compared to before where you really had to kind of rev on it. And it's still fun to rev out, so don't get me wrong about that. Anyway, now we've got the exhaust. So I still run the stock manifold. You can see them there. I would love to get headers at some point in the future, but it's just very expensive, and I've spent a lot of money, as you'll see at the end of this video. You can't really see the exhaust system. Oh, it looks like I parked in somebody's vomit. Ew. Gross. Anyway, moving on. I had my secondary cats removed, and that was done for $115 at a shop somewhere in South Carolina, because in North Carolina nobody will do it. It's just pretty much impossible to find someone who will remove secondary cats. I had the resonator taken out. That was like the very first thing I did when I got the car, and I did that for $60 at a local muffler shop near my house. Then I got a MagnaFlow straight through muffler with dual exit so that it mimics the look of the stock exhaust and to actually reuse the factory tips. And that muffler itself ran me $110 on Amazon, and then I spent another $55 at a local muffler shop near my house to have it installed. So beyond that, the car is basically, that's it. That's what I've done to the car so far. Other things that I would like to do would include a suspension and headers, and other than that, maybe some intake scoops to kind of go in here. I think that red ones would look mean. I'm not under any illusion that they'll add any power, but I think some red behind those grills would just look really mean and give it a good look. And I would like to get the what are they called, the side indicators that are smoked out so they blend with the black better. That would be very nice. I think it would give the car a nice touch. Other than that, I mean, the car is great. It's not like going to be a powerhouse, so there's no reason to do anything else along those lines. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and just kind of give you an idea of some of the maintenance costs, or the modification costs that go with a 328i. They may not be as fast as a 335i and never will be probably, but that's besides the point. It's a fun car. It's really good. I've had a lot of fun with the modifications, and it's made the car so much more enjoyable than it was just straight from the factory. So like I said, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and go ahead and turn on the notifications so you're notified every time I upload a video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you again for watching.